how much did all of my income streams make me last month whilst on minimum wage? So let's throw this up right now, straight away. So the top one is my job, and this is the same as last month. Now, we've only been doing this for a couple of months, so I'm going to be putting the percentage for last month by the side of it. So the job is number one, and that is coming in at 96.8%. And last month it was 96.2%. Now, there is a reason for that, and I've also got a very important question that I need to ask you guys. That's going to come at the end of the video. I need some advice, and it's a bit of a pipe dream, but I'd love to know your thoughts on next steps, etc., etc. But we'll get onto that at the end of the video. Now, like I said, there is a reason for this increase, and I'll explain that in a minute, but it's both good and bad. Now, to have my income represent nearly 97% of my income, it doesn't put me in a good position if I lose my job, because I'd be really up against it to pay the bills and the mortgage if that happens. But it's also good because it is not 100%, and we're just going to be taking a look at a few of the things that makes it less than 100%. So next up, we have Amazon Associates. Now, last month this brought me in £52.23, and this accounted for about 2.86% of my income. And last month, the Amazon Associates program actually only contributed to 1.73% of my income. So that's a massive increase there from Amazon Associates. Less than 3% doesn't sound massive, but to me, that's a huge jump month to month. That's really good. Now, if you don't know what Amazon Associates are, basically, if you tell someone that you like a particular book or a fridge or a TV or anything that can be sold on Amazon, so that's anything under the sun, it's where you get all your stuff from, then you can link to it and you'll receive a commission for that product. Now, if you want to support the channel, the best way to go about doing that is to click one of those links in the description, go to Amazon and buy whatever you want. And the beauty about it is you don't have to get the thing that's recommended to you. Say you want, or I'm recommending a book on investing that I've read, and you say, oh, I kind of like that, but not really interested in it right now. And you go and buy an air conditioning unit. I would still get the commission for that air conditioning unit, even though I haven't recommended it, I haven't even spoken about it. But if I send you to the site, I think it's within 24 hours of that tab being open, you make a purchase, then I get the commission at no extra cost to you. So say the air conditioning unit costs you, I don't know, £100, and the commission on that for me, it's normally, I get like 1 to 2%, so I'll get like £1 or £2. You wouldn't be charged £101 or £102. The cost of the unit would be the exact same to you, but I would just create a small commission for myself. So if you do want to support the channel, that's the best way to go about it. And last month, that actually brought me in £52.23. So that's great. Now, the next one, which I'm really happy about, is dividends. Sorry, got a bit of a cold. I'm trying to shake it. And that came in at £5.28. And this represented about 0.29% of my overall income. And last month it was 0.18%. So again, month on month, that is a fantastic increase. Really, really excited about that. And over £4 of that was paid by one company last month, which is amazing. And this month, we're actually on track to smash that. So that's going to be a really interesting video at the end of the month. But that's the dividend income. Now, why the job percentage has changed a bit and slightly gone up. Now, last month, we didn't actually receive any winnings from premium bonds, and we didn't receive any free shares. Now, last month, these two combined brought in a total of £34.60, with £25 coming from premium bond winnings and £9.60 coming from free shares. And that helped drive that job percentage down a little bit. So the grand total of last month with job and all of the extra bits that I'm doing was £1,823.29. Now, the thing that I need your advice with. Now, as you can see, the job percentage there for this month is 96.8%, which is massive. But recently we've hit a bit of a milestone on the channel. We've crept over, this is crazy to say, 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Thank you so much if you subscribe to the channel, you're watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. If you're leaving comments, I read them all. It's amazing. I really do appreciate it. I never thought we'd have 1,000 subscribers on the channel. I think we currently have 1,018 subscribers, which is nuts. And because of that, we're in a position where in the not too distant future, fingers crossed, we'll be able to monetize the channel. And what I mean by that is we'll be able to earn money by making videos like these, and YouTube will start paying us money. But in order for that to happen, we need 4,000 hours of watch time, and I currently have, I think, 2,500, maybe creeping up towards 3. So hopefully over the next month or two we might hit that, and I think that's going to change the job percentage quite a bit, the advice that I need. So the job percentage is currently at 96.8%. Now, what percentage do you think that would need to be for me to start to pivot into making YouTube videos as like a part-time job? So what I mean by that is maybe dropping a day at work, going part-time at work, and giving that day to online content creation like this. Do you think it should be 70%, 50%, 20%? Or would you say just hold out until it's maybe like 30% and then go full-time? I'm just really interested to know what you're thinking there, because in my own head I'm thinking once the job percentage comes down to 65, maybe 70%, the thought process is to drop a day at work, to give that day to what I'm doing now, and hopefully increase the money exponentially because of that. And then once that job percentage then drops to below 30%, swing into full time. And again, a bit of a pipe dream, way on the horizon, as we're only at 96.8%, and we need to drive that number down quite a bit. But what do you think? What do you think should be the number for me to go part-time and then full-time? Or would, are you ever thinking that just hold out until the job percentage is 30% and then swing into full-time and don't worry about the part-time stuff? I'd just love to know what you guys are thinking. Because when it comes to personal finance and money and this journey, I really love listening to, reading all these comments that you guys are leaving. You really knowledgeable people watch the channel, and I'm just really interested to know what you guys think. So yeah, need your advice for that. Be interesting to see what people say, what percentage you think that job needs to be at for me to start swinging into part-time and then full-time. Now, talking of swinging into full-time and part-time, something happened, and getting your advice mainly, something happened recently where I stumbled into quite a lot of money, and I need your advice as to what I'm going to do with it. Now, there was a huge slice of luck involved, and I'll link to the video right here. Well, not all luck, some luck, but I need your advice as to what I'm doing next steps. And if you want to see that video, it's right there. Apart from that, I'm Steve. This is the Extra Income Boss. I will see you guys again in that one right there. Looking forward to reading those comments.